Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Kennedy. Welcome you to the second video in my NCAA PC basketball thing. The first video I did matchups between the one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and 8 seeds based on titles won, like the best colleges and all that. All but one of the top 8 seeds won, with number 6 UConn getting upset by Purdue of all teams. So this is the next one. Notre Dame versus Villanova. Number 25 versus 24, excuse me. Because number 9, Villanova. Remember, the ranking's based on titles. So let's see what happens here. Of course, remember, when it first runs, the program first starts running, it takes slower, but then it gets faster every time. Here we go.
The final score, Villanova 80, Notre Dame 61. Villanova was led by Porter with 22 points, Arisen with 29 points. Notre Dame was led by
nobody, allegedly. So yeah, you see John Paxson, Austin Carr, is that Ron Reed? I think it was. Andrew Dentley and John Shoemate. You see Tripucka and Troy Murphy, Villanova, Randy Foy, Malchione, Paul Arisen, Paul Presley, Harold Porter. Oh, it's Howard Porter, sorry. See Pickney, Kittles, Bradley. Who was Bradley from the team? But Ed Pickney, Kerry Kittles, Washington. So first off, Nova won by 19. As usual, we got to do the opposite day. So Villanova and Notre Dame. Let's see what the point differential is today. Didn't go through. Clicked on. There we go.
The final score, Villanova 104, Notre Dame 97. Villanova was led by Porter with 22 points, 7 rebounds. Notre Dame was led by Shoemate with 33 points, 13 rebounds. Reed with 12 points, 10 rebounds.
So Villanova will be technically a home team for the round of 16, because with the number 60 UConn out, they're number 9, so they're the home team. So Villanova won, 22 from Porter, nicely done. Shoemate had 33 points in 45 minutes. Well, it was almost like he needed to play all those minutes. Villanova only won by 7. Is that my TV or no? Sorry, I'm kind of a little bit on the uneasy side, because I think I see something on my TV, like a scratch mark. Let's see. Well, it's just a fuzzy. Okay. Alright, so now we got number 23 versus number 10. So that's Illinois versus Cincy. Remember, it's based on titles, national titles. So I don't think Illinois has ever won a national title. I don't recall that, but we'll see.
The final score, Cincinnati 97, Illinois 91.
Darn.
Cincinnati was led by Robertson with 29 points, 9 rebounds, 13 assists. Twyman with 20 points, Martin with 21 points, 8 rebounds. Illinois was led by Kerr with 16 points, 13 rebounds. Sunderledge with 26 points.
Sunderledge. Must be from the old days. There's Kendall Gill, Nick Anderson, Johnny Kerr, Kenny Battle, Ron Harper, Cincy, Oscar Robinson, Tom Thacker, Jack Twyman, Kmart, Kevin Murray, Danny Fortson. Yeah. I don't know why they give these guys the stuff and it's hard to read. I hate that. I hate that so much. Alright, so it's Cincy and Illinois, right? That's right. So Cincy and Illinois. We'll see what happens here in Illinois.
The final score, Cincinnati 100, Illinois 91. Cincinnati was led by Robertson with 17 points, 13 assists. Twyman with 14 points, 12 rebounds. Martin with 20 points, Illinois was led by Gill with 17 points, 10 assists.
I feel bad for Illinois. Everyone scored a lot of points. But in the end, man, 3 Cincy players had 5 fouls, so that's why they couldn't really play. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nick Van Axel. There's him in the whole thing. But yeah, Illinois. It's funny. The 5 players for Illinois played the same amount of minutes down to the second. That's creepy. All right, so 10 beats 23, 22-11 now. Let's see. That means it's Utah versus Michigan State. Right? Yes. It's those guys. Remember, it's based on titles. Utah's #1 international title. Michigan State. No, sorry, Utah won in 1944. That's right. Because they were replacements for Arkansas. I have to remember that. So let's see what Utah Michigan State can do.
The final score, Utah 99, Michigan State 96. Utah was led by McGill with 20 points, 7 rebounds. Chambers with 25 points, 7 rebounds. Michigan State was led by Johnson with 21 points, 13 assists. Furlow with 32 points.
Furlow. Yeah, there's Magic Johnson, or Irvin Johnson as he's known. Scott Skiles with 12 points. You see him. Simpson. Mo Pete. Matisse Cleaves. Greg Kelser. I think the one had like Draymond Green. Oh, there's Draymond Green. Right. I was thinking Draymond Green. Why is he not there? And in Utah, there's Andre Miller, Johnny Chambers, Andrew Bogut, Tom Chambers, and Keith Van Horn. So Utah beat Michigan State by 3. Shut up. Sorry, I thought someone was talking to me. Michigan State versus Utah. Like that. See, Michigan State can win this one.
The final score, Utah 107, Michigan State 98. Utah was led by McGill with 20 points, 7 rebounds. Bogut with 24 points, 9 rebounds. Michigan State was led by Skiles with 22 points, Furlow with 22 points, Simpson with 27 points.
Wow, Magic only got 8 points. Draymond Green only got 1 point in 43 minutes. Wow. There's my team, Cleaves and Greg Kelser. Remember. Sean Westbrook, Mo Pete, Utah. Chambers and Newland. Yeah, 24 from Bogut, 20 from McGill. So yeah, Utah sweeps Michigan State. Well, Utah was number 22. MSU's number 11. So Utah will now face number 2 Kentucky in the round of 16. So that's their reward. There's got to be a faster way to get to these things. Anyway, so now it's Syracuse and NC State. So we'll see what happens here. It's number 21 versus number 12. Here we go.
The final score, Syracuse 92, NC State 83. Syracuse was led by Anthony with 20 points, 8 rebounds. NC State was led by Monroe with 28 points, Korsheny with 14 points, 12 assists.
Yeah, Sherman Douglas, Dave Bing, Mello, John Wallace, Derek Coleman, Pearl Washington, Ronnie Cycli, Hakeem Warwick, Ivan Shumpert, I guess they'll call it. Well, a couple of foul outs. Thompson and Burleson fouled out early. Then Carr. Who's Carr? It's not Austin Carr. Tom Burleson, David Thompson, Chris Corciani, Ron Shackelford, Julius Hodge, Farrell Bailey, Vinny Del Negro. Syracuse by 9. So is NC State Syracuse. Let's see if Syracuse can do the sweep.
The final score, NC State 100,
nope.
Syracuse
NC
74.
State
NC State was led by Burleson with 19 points,
so
12 rebounds.
Wow.
Syracuse was led by.
Wow. Because of how NC State crushed Syracuse at Syracuse by 26 points, and Syracuse only won by 9. That's a 17 points. So by points, NC State moves on, and there won't be a game 3. Can't believe it. I thought Syracuse had something going. They would face North Carolina, yeah, but like Syracuse would pull the upset. So NC State will now face Louisville in the round of 16. So that should be interesting. But man, yeah, Syracuse just couldn't score for some reason. 100 points, yeah, those guys with 10 points or more. So I guess they basically had Gugliotta. Yeah, it's just the points. Syracuse didn't really have a guy who could score points. So that's a shocker. NC State crushing Syracuse on their turf for them to face Louisville and avoid the Syracuse-North Carolina matchup. That's kind of weird, but whatever. All right, so let's go here. It is going to be number 20 Ohio State and number 13 Oklahoma State. So we'll see this one. See what happens here.
The final score, Oklahoma St 105, Ohio State 100. Oklahoma St was led by Thompson with 18 points, 15 assists. Rutherford with 23 points, 7 rebounds. Kurland with 32 points, 12 rebounds. Ohio State was led by Brads with 22 points, Jackson with 23 points.
Brads? I never heard of that guy before. Oh, yeah. Scooty Penn, Jim Jackson, Dennis Hobson, John Havlicek, yep, Jerry Lucas, Michael Rudd, Greg Oden, 45 seconds, my ass. Oklahoma State Thompson, I don't know, Billy Thompson? Rutherford, Joey Graham on that team, Bob Curlin, Desmond Mason only playing a minute, Big Country Reeves only playing a minute. So that's huge. Jerry Lucas the third for OK State. Ohio State lost by 5. Sorry, my heater's about to go on, so that's why you're going to be hearing background noise. I have a few other things, but whatever. Let's go. OK State and Ohio State. Let's see who won the Battle of the States in this one.
The final score, Ohio State 105, Oklahoma St 103. Ohio State was led by Lucas with 35 points, 11 rebounds. Jackson with 20 points, Penn with 13 points, 10 assists. Oklahoma St was led by Houston with 23 points, Thompson with 12 points, 10 assists. Kurland with 32 points, 11 rebounds.
So Ohio State does win the game, and because of the point differential, there will be a game 3. There will be another game between these two schools. So hold on your hats, guys. This isn't over yet. 35 from Jerry Lucas, 32 from Bob Curlin. The battle of the big men. So yeah, so Oklahoma State technically will be the home team, but it'll be on neutral court because of the fact that Oklahoma State is the better seed. I was like, what? You better believe it. Big boys. You better believe it, big boys. None of the BKs actually. Alright, okay. So Ohio State will have to play on the road against OK State. But you got to remember that we kind of a neutral court. So yeah, it's on a neutral court. Let's see if Ohio State can pull this one off. Probably.
The final score, Ohio State 105, Oklahoma St 84. Ohio State was led by Oklahoma St was led by Kurland with 13 points, 13 rebounds.
Kurland got beaten. Well, he had 6 fouls, so Desmond Mason Reeves. Yeah. Oklahoma, look at Ohio State. 4 guys with 17 or more points. Basically, the offense it was like by committee, I think. Michael Red only got 5 minutes. I just thought Ramsey should have done less minutes. But anyway, OSU Kachi. So Ohio State does win on neutral court, which means they will face North Carolina in the next round. But at least they qualified for the round of 16. So Ohio State, big win for them. We got 3 more to go. Yeah, we got 3 more spots to go. We're not done yet, boys. So we'll just make sure we get that. Next up is number 19 UNLV against number 14 Arizona. Oops. They have, they're both BKs. Yeah, they both have to be part of the BK system. Because those guys are like, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's BK. And apply for UNLV versus Arizona. UNLV only has 5 guys. I don't know if you can play again. BK best colleges. I don't know if you can play that. I don't know if you can play that. I don't know what they could do. Well, I have like no choice.
The final score, Arizona 106, UNLV 98. Arizona was led by Elliott with 24 points, 8 rebounds. Williams with 36 points, 8 rebounds. UNLV was led by Johnson with 32 points, 12 rebounds. Anthony with 12 points, 12 assists. Gilliam with 29 points.
Yeah, they only had the 5 guys. You know what? Because of what happened, I'm going to just have Arizona do it. Arizona's the only one at the BK, so Arizona will face Kansas in the next round. Yeah, so Arizona gets Kansas. It's just a little easier because of 5-man rotation. Sorry about that, guys. I wonder if there is a possible way to like replace some of the top 64 franchise teams, but with the BK stuff, because like, you know, West Virginia and UConn have that. But it doesn't matter, does it? So anyway, you got Michigan and Arkansas now. It's hard to believe that, you know, Arkansas is better. Oh, shoot. I have to do BK for Arkansas. That guy didn't do a good job. BK best colleges is Arkansas. Yeah, the Arkansas guys. It's Michigan. So Michigan's number 18 versus number 15, Arkansas. Well, Arkansas did win a national title, but winning percentage-wise, they got ahead of Michigan. I know Michigan won in 89.
The final score, Michigan 82, Arkansas 69. Arkansas was led by.
Nobody scored high enough to get those things. Well, Arkansas, Ramil Robinson, Cassie Russell, Glenn Rice, Rudy Tomjanovich, London, Green Hubbard, Jalen Rose, Chris Webber, Juwan Howard. They all only played like so many minutes. Fuck. Arkansas, August Lee Mayberry, Sidney Moncrief, Ronnie Brewer, Corliss Williamson, Joe Klein, Scott Hastings. There's Ronnie Brewer. There's 2 Ronnie Brewers. Todd Day, Darrell Walker. Yeah. Didn't really do this so well. Darn it. And Michigan and Arkansas are my 2 favorite schools of all time. So Michigan looks like they're going to win. But there's still a second game going, right? BK, that's our colleges. Michigan. See here. Let's see. See if Arkansas can fucking win this thing. Sorry, but that's the way I feel.
The final score, Michigan 102, Arkansas 70. Michigan was led by Tomjanovich with 17 points, 10 rebounds. Arkansas was led by Moncrief with 21 points.
Rats. I was hoping for a better day. Scotty Furman there, too. Well, Arkansas just didn't have it. Look at those guys. I guess, yeah, there's Jalen Rose with 12 minutes. Whoever even is Roy Tarpley. Yeah, the guy who got banned for drugs. And Gary Grant, John Howard. Darn it. Arkansas would have faced Indiana in the next round, but they're not going to face Indiana. They're lost. Michigan now takes on Duke. So, who will face Indiana in the round of 16? This is the final thing. Final matchup. The college is right. It is Marquette and Georgetown. Marquette. Georgetown. Okay, so we'll have to do BK for Georgetown because top 64. Yeah, I wonder if you can. I do have a thing. Georgetown, right? Yeah, there we go. Georgetown's got their main guys, so that's what I do here.
The final score, Georgetown 94, Marquette 73. Georgetown was led by Iverson with 16 points, 10 assists. Marquette was led by.
So Georgetown looks good, 94-73. They only won one title. They had great opportunities in the 80s to win more titles, but lost 82 to North Carolina in the final. In 85, they lost to Villanova. So yeah, so Georgetown by 21. Iverson, yeah, Allen Iverson, Sleepy Floyd, Williams, I don't know who he is. Sweetney and Alonzo Mourning. So they played Patrick Ewing, where's Mutombo? But anyway, Marquette. D. Wade for Marquette. Jim Jones too. Jim McElvain. Butch Lee. Why is Butch Lee not getting those minutes? Butch Lee was an icon. But there's a second game. Rules are rules.
The final score, Georgetown 93, Marquette 86. Georgetown was led by Mourning with 22 points, 9 rebounds, Sweetney with 21 points. Marquette was led by Novak with 34 points.
So there were four upsets. So Georgetown will face Indiana in the next round. I'll make sure that I get that for the next round. So I settled myself. Yeah, 19-9. That's not really a first quarter. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, Wade fouled out. So that's not good. So yeah, Georgetown won. So that means in the round of 16, the number 27 seed Purdue Boilermakers face number 1 UCLA. Number 22 Utah takes on number 2 Kentucky. Number 20 Ohio State takes on number 3 North Carolina. Number 18 Michigan takes on number 4 Duke. Number 16 Georgetown takes on number 5 Indiana. Number 14 Arizona takes on number 7 Kansas. Number 12 NC State takes on number 8 Louisville. And number 10 Cincy takes on number 9 Villanova. So those are the round of 16 matchups for you to see who moves on. It will be a classic series, same format. 2 games, total points will determine things. If it's close enough, we play a third and deciding match. I think, right? Yeah, and then the quarters will be best of 3, semis best of 5, and the finals will be best of 7. So that's how we'll set everything up. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.